Congrats to the Philadelphia 76ers. They finally have a coach. Nick Nurse, former coach of the Toronto Raptors, now the lead man, the head coach for the Philadelphia 76ers. Scott Pritchard, professional sports bettor, senior handicapper, VegasInsider.com. The plays are timestamped and documented. I'm doing a sports betting seminar again in Las Vegas, Sin City on September 1st. How to make money, betting sports, football edition, noon to 3, Westgate Hotel Casino. Check it out on my site. Details to come sooner than later. Congrats to the 76ers. As you know, anyone who's been following me on this channel for the past few months, never have I been a big Doc Rivers fan. He was simply a media darling. Came into the league with zero coaching experience in 1999 for the Orlando Magic, and because he was so popular among his peers, meaning sports writers and broadcasters, they voted him in as the coach of the year. Are you kidding me? Orlando was pathetic. They were the worst team in basketball. They had nowhere to go but up. Doc then inherited talent everywhere that he went. Super team, the first super team with the Boston Celtics. Should have won 3 championships. They win 1. So Doc Rivers has won 1 more championship than me, and I don't play or coach basketball. The Clippers was a debacle, an embarrassment. He had so much talent with the Clippers, and they were favored to do this, favored to do that. They did nothing. Doc Rivers, in 77 years of the NBA being around, he has the record for most blown 3-1 leads in the playoffs. It's because he is not a good X's and O's coach. He's a terrible in-game adjustment coach. He's the opposite of, say, Andy Reid, okay, as an example. Now, you've got guys like Mike Brown, who was an assistant coach with the Golden State Warriors and was a head coach with the Cleveland Cavs. This guy, coach of the year, great player. He's the opposite of Doc Rivers. Doc, with the Philadelphia 76ers, with the process, Joel Embiid, James Harden, Maxey, Tucker, they have Harris, so much talent, could never get out of the second round of the playoffs. This guy's been on borrowed time. He should have been fired a couple of years ago. They gave him another opportunity to prove that he is who he is. When someone shows you who they are, believe them. So finally, they got rid of him. Now they pick up a good, proven coach with championship pedigree experience in Nick Nurse. Nick is a legend in the state of Iowa, winning championships at many different levels. He's innovative, he's unique, he's not afraid to take chances, and he's a proven winner. He took over. He was an assistant coach for Dwayne Casey. I always liked Casey as a coach. He's now GM for the Detroit Pistons as he moved up, as they picked up Monty Williams as their new coach for the Pistons. But Nick Nurse learned from one of the best in Dwayne Casey. And then when Casey was actually let go after they could not, for the upteenth time, get past LeBron and company, Nick Nurse wins an NBA championship, compliments of Kawhi Leonard, but he still got the most out of the talent that he inherited. And if you watch every single NBA game like I do for 6 to 8 months per year as a professional sports bettor, you know who can coach and who can't. Forget what the sports writers and the broadcasters say, especially those to the likes of Mark Jackson, who, his words, not mine, I forgot about Jokic. Sorry about that one. Then he changed his story. If you're going to lie, at least have some conviction, Mark Jackson, but he can't even tell a good lie. That's the problem with lying. It's not the lie. It's the 37 follow-up lies that you have to use to cover up the initial lie. Then he said, oh, it was a mistake. I forgot about Jokic. Obviously, that's not going to fly because it was a 2-man MVP race for 6 months. Then he said, oh, I filled it out thinking it was an all-NBA team. Well, that doesn't fly either. His defense was 1 center, 2 forwards, 2 guards, but he had Donovan Mitchell as his number 5 guy. But on his all-NBA team, Mitchell on his ballot was 3rd team all-NBA. So not a big Mark Jackson fan. Liked him as a player, did not like him as a coach, nor did his players in Oakland, Golden State at the time, right? would not allow swearing in the locker room, but I'm guessing that lying's okay. No team has called Mark Jackson for a head coaching position since he was let go by the Warriors. Coincidence? I think not. Are you kidding me? Mark Jackson, give me a break. It's pretty entertaining watching him broadcast games now as the Joker, Jokic, and company are destroying the Miami Heat. I have to tell you, this is good stuff. Every sports bettor will make more money betting sports by perfecting a number of skills: patience, discipline, money management skills, the ability to shop and recognize value. Go Nuggets. See the cashier.